Hey everybody, East Coast Pete here. Welcome to my show. Today we're going to have a look at Nothing More. And they are an American rock band from San Antonio, Texas, formed in 2003. This band struggled at first to maintain a steady lineup or secure a record deal. The drummer Johnny Hawkins switched to lead vocalist, and Mark Vallelunga stayed on as guitar, and Dan Oliver on bass, and they self-funded their eponymous album and got attention from 11 Sun 7 Music, who signed them for 5 albums. The album became a breakthrough in 2014. And the single "This Is the Time" was number 1 on the Media Base Active Rock chart and number 2 on the Billboard Mainstream Rock chart. Mr. MTV, Jenny, and Here's to the Heart Ache were top 15 hits as well. The second album was written partly as they toured to support album number 1. The second album was titled The Stories We Tell Ourselves and was released in 2017. And the single Go to War was also a number 1 hit on the mainstream chart. There were 3 Grammy nominations. Band member Johnny Hawkins began playing drums as a 7th grader. He met Mark Vallelunga at church camp. Dan Oliver joined in 2004. After high school, they recorded and performed locally in San Antonio. John Kloss was the early vocalist, and funk was the early genre. Josh Kirchville was second guitarist. And these two left when the others wanted to become more mainstream. In 2008, the band was at a crossroads, and Hawkins was struggling with depression, as his mom had died from cancer before Graham and Kirchville left. The band had performed in and won a Battle of the Bands contest. The prize was money and instruments, but in order to collect, the band had to play a showcase for record label execs. Hawkins could not produce a 5-piece band for the showcase, and this is when he decided to become the lead singer, eschewing the drums. Sort of like Karen Carpenter. A little bit, not really. Despite Hawkins' lack of experience or training in singing, the other 2 guys encouraged him. Hawkins had a fear of public speaking to get past, but he is very decent and a pretty damn good singer. Stage fright can make you high on adrenaline. The Few Not Feeling was the first album with Hawkins as lead vocalist. It was released in 2009 through Vestia Entertainment. This album is now seen as a debut since prior recordings are not available. That's probably a good thing. The band is also now proggier. It was recorded in Hawkins' home studio, which allowed the band time to experiment. Nothing More toured to support The Few Not Fleeting. Here's the songs. 1, Gone. This is excellent, highly listenable, A+, great start, and a must-hear. 2, Salem. The singing is good, common man, accessible, metal, Burn the Witch theme is easy to misunderstand. It's got a Wizard of Oz ending. Brings to mind the monkeys flying through the air on the way to catch Dorothy napping in that heroin field. Poppies. 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 Yeah, so, I don't know if that's on the end of this. I probably look into that. 3, Fat Kid. Okay, we know fat kids have guns. We know that now. So be nice to them. 4, Waiting on Rain. This is kind of overdone synth rock. I don't really like that one so much. Go to War. And this is a cool song. This is the best cut. There's F-bombs. Everybody needs a couple of those every now and then. Parent label on the jewel case, probably because of the F-bombs, you know. If you want it, parent rating on your jewel case, drop a few F-bombs into your music. It will appear by magic. Just Say When is also excellent. Wish they'd just always do songs like these. Who We Are, Tunnels, and Fade In, Fade Out is also just okay. The Aftershock Festival, that was with this band's breakout. Nothing More was chosen to end the first night. Perhaps the concert promoters were influenced by the band's name as perfect to end the night. But Nothing More did so well, they were asked to appear the next day on the large stage. And the point here is that this band has climbed up to success, has weathered difficulties, has earned their stripes. Nothing More is something more. East Coast Pete has nothing more. I hope I can have something more. That's up to you. Go to War and Just Say When show growth musically, and the future looks bright for these Texans. How far is it from San Antonio to Austin? Maybe you cats are beyond that now. Just remember, the people that you meet up on the way up are those you'll see on the way down. It's kind of a Lowell George sentiment. Actually, that was written by Alan Toussaint. And here's the quote. The same people that you must use on your way up, you might meet up on your way down. It's good advice. Thanks for being with me. I will be back with another band, hopefully in the next few minutes. Stay tuned if you like. That's all for now. Nothing more.